Okay guys, so today I have got Mr. Rykard Jenkins in the building.
Baby.
Now, when we first opened, this young gentleman supported me from the start. This is what you need. You need loyal, good people. Yeah?
Day one.
And this guy, he's not only is he good looking, and obviously he's got the best abs in town, he has got a lovely heart and he is a lovely guy.
Thank you.
And I like to have people on my show that, you know, are a good person as well. I only have good people around me, yeah? And Rykard, what makes you, like, you must have had a fantastic upbringing for you to be like this, because you're a lovely guy. Like, give me a bit of a background, because obviously we know you've done the Love Island thing.
Yep.
And you've done really well at that, but I know that you've sort of come away from that now.
Yep.
And obviously you're more mature, you're older, you're doing modelling, you're doing it interviewing.
Yep.
But where did it stem from? Because like obviously I've met your mother as well, she's a lovely woman.
Thank you.
You know, obviously you've had a great life, haven't you? Tell us.
Yeah. So yeah, just a background on my life really. Mum and Dad brought me up from the age of 11. My dad took me to boxing. So, you know, just...
So he was the one that got you into the fitness?
Yeah. So my dad got me into fitness. From there, you know, just kept, you know, staying on the right path, really. Just looking after yourself, being fitter.
Did you always have a good body? Like, did you at school? Or did you have to really train hard for it and diet?
Thing is with me, is I was always skinny.
Yeah.
So it was cool to be skinny when you were a teenager.
Yeah.
But then when you start hitting them, you know, peak ages of like 16, 17, 18, 19, you're like, cool, I want to get bigger. I want to be like the men. You know, you don't want to be like these sort of skinny boys anymore. You want to be like as big as you can be, like The Rock and, you know, Stone Cold Steve Austin and, you know, Terry Crews and things like that. So that's when I started changing and learning more about, you know, bodybuilding and stuff like that. So that was good.
When you're going into something like Love Island, like, is it, like, it must be quite like competitive and daunting. Like you're seeing other guys, they've got good bodies and stuff as well. Like, is there a lot of competition between the guys?
You know, when you first see the guys in Love Island, all the boys in top form. And for me personally, if I see someone in good nick, you got to take your hat off to them, because you know how hard you've got to work to be, you know, to have a nice sort of body or nice physique. So that's the first sort of thing. Have respect for him. I'm like, well, yeah, he obviously works hard, and I think they know it as well. So you sort of have this mutual, you know, understanding. So you go to you meet the boys like you meet them in the gym. You're like, oh yeah, you know, work hard. The thing is, you realise, however, that girls don't really appreciate a nice body as you think they do. Because you go on this Love Island, they just expect all the boys to have a six-pack and nice chest and, you know, shoulders and arms and that. But they don't really realise the amount of hours and months and almost years it takes.
I mean, I know you put a lot into your nutrition as well. You know, if you ever watch Rykard's Instagram and his channels, like, go onto his Instagram, because he has some great recipes and diet plans and stuff for people, which is, in my experience with semi-professional like weight training and bodybuilding and stuff, diet is a big part, and what you eat, like what you put into your body, has a big thing. Like when you're on these shows and you're modelling and you're on stuff like Love Island, how hard is it to keep up the diet? Do they provide you with a gym? Do they give you the food? Have you got personal trainers, or do you have to just do it yourself?
So in Love Island, obviously you've got a massive pool, you know, hot weather, and then outside you've got a dumbbell rack with a pull-up bar.
Yeah.
So, you know, where I've been PT for 10 years, that's more than enough to get you by. You know, I was going swimming in the morning, doing some, you know, afternoon circuits, like with a bit of weights, and then, you know, back to a bit of swimming at night. It was actually lovely. It was like being at a retreat. If you know what you're doing, you're all right. All the boys cracked on fine, but you do eventually miss, you know, the barbells, you know, your 100 kilo plus weights and machines as well. So, you know, you just, as long as you're on it, you should stay in nick.
Now, one thing about my channel, that obviously we're setting up my YouTube channel, and there's this massive correlation that I find between muscle and cars. It's a thing. Like I don't know if it's a stereotype thing, but I find that it goes. You want the nice car to go along with the good body, and you know, if you're gonna stunt, and I've got this thing about stunting. I always talk about stunting, and there's levels to stunting. Yeah? If you watch my YouTube, obviously everyone subscribe to my YouTube. Okay, Rapstars UK, subscribe, like, yeah. Right, so I'm all about, like, obviously I'm retired now, yeah. You are like the younger version of me, like Rykard's like my wingman, yeah. So basically, I'm the old one now, yeah. He's still fresh, yeah. He's got that young blood.
There,
but I was all about stunting when I was younger. I had to have the whip, I had to have the six pack, I had to have the best arms. Like when I was stepping into the club, people knew who I was.
Yes.
Yeah. Mans was giving me a table before the footballers, yeah. Like they was like, oh my God, Ozzy's here, yeah. Like that was the level. So now, when I see the younger generation, I want to pass on my knowledge to Rykard, and he can stunt. Do you understand? Yeah. When you go into the club,
yes.
Yeah, obviously you got the body, you got the six pack, you got the face, yeah. You got the looks, yeah. You're hot, but when we wrap that car for you in that yellow, and it looks sick, and we're going to put up a picture of the car as well. How much more confidence did that give you when you was going for meetings, going to the club, driving down the road?
Amazing, honestly. Like the wrap on the car was just the next level of just being an individual. So, you know, clients would see me, you know, when I'm personal training, they'd be like, wow, your car is just so you. Like, it's such a, just having that level of customization to, you know, your everyday sort of, you know, life. Like, obviously everyone needs a car, but having that level of customization where you stand out, you know, it goes miles, and it just, it stands you out from the rest. Once I started going on photo shoots, you know, directors and people that were, you know, in charge of the shoot, they'll be so more excited to see me.
They take you more seriously.
They see your car and they're like, oh my gosh, your car, can we get that in the shoot? Can we get that in the shoot? And you're like, okay. And I've had rappers literally ask me, oh, can I use your car for a week? You know, it's been mad, and like, it does give you, you know, this sense of like, yeah, I'm an individual, and you feel very like, you feel like you belong in like Fast and Furious, you know, you feel like once you get a wrap,
confidence level goes up.
Yeah, you have like a sort of iconic car that's a part of you. And I must say, you know, not to try and be big-headed, but once I got my car wrapped first, then everyone else wanted to start getting their car wrapped. So, you know, it's... and
I'm going to put that out there. Point that camera at me, because I ain't camera shy. Yeah? Alright, see this face. Yeah? Now, this man, this young man, he was one of the first to jump on the rapping thing. I'm not going to lie, yeah? And a lot of celebrities and people are jumping on it now. But I must admit, Rykard was one of the first ones to jump on it and say, boom, I want you to rap my car. Now, this is a man that's physically got it all, yeah? He don't need, you know, he don't need the car as well. But even the car is saying is the cherry. It's like the icing on the cake, yeah? You know, and that's what he's saying. When you get your car wrapped, he said it's individual. It brings out your personality. And there's levels to this. I mean, this is a famous guy that's saying to you, do you know what? I had confidence, but the car has given it even more. Yeah, and you don't need a supercar.
No way.
You don't need it, do you?
No.
Yeah? I know guys that have got supercars and they can't even get into the club. You know what I'm saying? But my man, it doesn't matter what you got, as long as you put that wrap on it. It's the wrap that is making it special. Yeah, it's making it special. And I think in this day and age, leaving your car stock is like, it's boring. Wouldn't you say, right?
Yeah,
it's boring.
100%. Like, if you know, it don't matter what car you've got, you know, it can be from, you know, a hatchback or coupe or, you know, big 4x4. It doesn't have to be a supercar. Like, if you like a certain colour, then you should definitely go with it. One thing I noticed since getting my car wrapped was I never saw any other yellow car on the road, yeah, that was, you know, wrapped like mine, unless it was factory, and, you know, that was really dull. And secondly, every car on the road is white, silver or black, and, you know, they just blend in with the road and the sky. And it, you know, once you see someone with, you know, a different colour wrap, you know, that really sticks out, you know, you got to take your hat off to them, because you go, do you know what, this person's a confident individual, and they, you know, they have zero like, and that's it, and it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool, respect.
And like he's saying, you don't need to, like, when Rykard come to me, he said, look, I need a wrap that's going to make me look cool, it's going to make me stand out, but still look professional enough for me to take to meetings, to take to modelling shoots. So we decided on something that's going to promote him as well. Like, we don't want to hinder his career. We want to help his career excel. And I'd say that since he's had the wrap on his car, you've got more jobs and stuff.
Yeah, so...
Like, the modelling jobs are flying in, because they're recognising him, you know?
Exactly. So one big thing was, you know, with influencing and stuff like that, you know, influencing tracksuits, hats, trainers, you know, all them big companies, like, going on location and then just having your car in the background, it just really is, it's a great prop as well. So, you know, if you are, you know, any sort of content creator, or you do some sort of promotion, you should 100% get your car wraps, because it is a part of your business as well.
So you're saying, like, as a young entrepreneur, I'd say you're a young entrepreneur, because he's involved in a few different things. Like, he's not just good looking, he's got the mind as well. As a young entrepreneur, you'd say that wrapping your car is a good financial move, because it's helping your brand excel, basically.
Yeah. 100% agree with that. So yeah, it helps your brand excel. It makes you stand out as an individual. You know, people recognise you as well from your car. I've had so many people send me pictures of my car, and, you know, just little tips like, you know, get your car wrapped first of all. Get yourself a nice, you know, number plate. You know, little things like that. You know, get your dechroming done. Also, spray your alloys. All these things to just change your whole look, and it's just great for business.
Brilliant, Ryk. I mean, I'm just so grateful to have him on the show, because I know that he's a busy man. What can we expect to see from you in the future, mate? What big things? Can you tell us some things you've got coming up?
Guys,
I know you're busy all the time. Like, his schedule now is rammed.
It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, we're really lucky to get him in, because he's like, it's hot stuff at the moment.
That's it. So in the future, so basically in a couple of
Modelling's gone mad for you, isn't it?
Yeah, it has. So in a couple of months, I'll be moving into my new house with my girlfriend. We'll be starting our own sort of YouTube channel and that, you know, just going over like fitness and lifestyle. And then in the next following months, I'm opening up a clinic. So, you know, if you're interested in any sort of skin rejuvenation treatments, or you want to know how to look good, you know, through aesthetics facially, then definitely give me a message and I'll help you. But yeah, thanks Oz, and thanks Rapstars.
Okay, so you heard it. He's come on the channel. Hit him up, yeah. Rykard does a lot of aesthetical, like you do the treatments for the men and stuff now and everything. He's fully qualified. So if you need any aesthetic kind of stuff done as well, hit my guy up. It's been a pleasure having you on the show. Remember to stay tuned for the Rapstars rant every Sunday, because it's boom, it's good. You love it. I love it. Rykard loves it.
I love it.
Peace.